Hey guys, good morning here in Top Phnom. It's a live update. Finally, I know I haven't done one in a while. Great to be home. Just made a video of that. Hey John, how are you? So yeah, we had a great trip in the United States. I think next time we'll spend maybe a couple of extra weeks. We like to go on cruises, so the next time I go, I think I'll put together a party cruise with friends and family. I think that would be fun, terrorizing a Carnival cruise ship. But we had a good time. Our mission was to buy some things. Shorts, some light t-shirts, and some new sandals, and that. I got all that stuff accomplished. Let me see if I can get this computer. I always have a problem getting the computer going. Here we go. Okay. So hey everybody. Hey Roxanne, how are you? Briar, CJ, Robert, Chuck, good to see you. Joey. Yeah, thank you. I'm happy to be back. There was a lot of questions being asked about my weight, and I'm sure throughout this live stream people are going to ask the same question. So, yeah, the biggest problem with the food in America, it all started from the airplane. When you get on the plane, they feed you and feed you and feed you, and it's all, processed stuff. So from there, it messed up my system. And then I wasn't really able to, digest the food properly. So it all started from there. And I got a little toxic while I was in the US, but it's hard to digest that food. Plus, we're not really eating a lot of healthy vegetables and stuff. I did eat salad, but it tasted weird to me. It tasted like wax. I don't know. It's just different. But anyway, I'm glad to be back. So my weight when I got back was 88.7 kilograms. So you can multiply that times 2.2 to get the pounds. But my goal is 2 weeks to be down to 84.5 kilograms. Yeah, that's my goal. But I'm gonna cut out like dinner, just gonna juice and little bit of carbs and stuff like that. But I've always fluctuated with my weight my entire life, so I can gain it as fast as I can lose it. So, I was so excited to come back and ride my bike. So I'll share something personal with you, not like I don't always do that anyway. I don't mind embarrassing myself, but I went on a bike trip prior to going to the U.S. With the guy I bought the bike from. But I went on my mountain bike, and I went with my big Viking friend Bent, who might be watching this now. But I got a chafe or a rash or whatever you want to call it, a scrape in my groin. So I bought a pair of I always talk about the gay biker shorts. I'm never going to wear that. Well, when I went to Nakhon Phanom, which is 55 kilometers from here, I bought the shorts with the pad in there. And coming back, it was like riding on a cloud, But it was too late. I already had scraped myself. So anyway, I got an infection, and I've been managing this stupid, we call it jock itch in the U.S. I've been trying to manage this thing for a few weeks. It's difficult. It's very humid in Texas, too, as it is in Thailand. So I won't describe my process of trying to heal it. I'm close, but I went on a 15K yesterday, and I shouldn't have done it, because then I ruined my process. So anyway, sitting in front of a hairdryer gives Paige the opportunity to laugh at my misery, So after being married for 12 years, I guess it's okay to share that. But she laughs at me every time I get injured or have an issue. Anyway, it's all good. But all that being said, I got to stay off my bike for like a week, I think, a week and a half. And I'm just doing a lot of cardio and I'm cutting down on my diet. So I need to be about 80. My goal is to be about 84 kilograms in the next 2 weeks, with Sunday being an excuse to just do whatever I want to do. So anyway, that's what's going on. Yeah, my computer just locked up. Okay, here we go. Yeah, after maybe a week and a half, I can start going back on the bike ride, but I'm trying to still keep my cardio up with jumping rope and doing that stupid elliptical thing, but I'm having to, shower like 5 times a day. So I bought some padded bike pants in the United States, and I regret doing it because I bought them for like $30. I showed you guys when I went shopping, but they're not as good as the ones that I bought here. And I was on Lazada.com looking for some stuff today, and I saw they had excellent quality biker shorts with the thick padding for half of the price, for like 500 baht, which is like $15 US. So whatever. So hello everybody, there's a lot of people coming up. Anyway, thank you guys so much for all the wonderful comments that you guys been sharing with me on the Gmail account, Facebook, and of course on YouTube. I have tomorrow I'm going to start putting together my Q&A videos. That thing usually takes me a couple of days to edit and get the information and all that stuff. So that's going to be next. I'm going to share, what might be next is the Sunday Fun Day, which is tomorrow. I'm not sure. Too much stuff going on. I got to go, after this video, I got to make Paige a cake. She wants a cafe cake for her birthday. Okay, I bought some ping pong balls, and I was going to do beer pong. So I really didn't know the rules, and I looked up the rules for beer pong. There's no way. There is no way them ladies are going to be able to play that game. So I'm scratching the effort of trying to teach them tomorrow how to play beer pong, which I think would have been hilarious. But I don't think it's going to work. Maybe some other time. Okay, well, James, thank you, James. Good to see you, Mr. 1069. Robert, Breyer, Big Mig, Kevin, Canuck. Just want to tell you guys a quick update of what's happening, and then I'll answer some questions. So it's difficult to answer them while I'm talking or even see them. So hold your questions just for a moment. But we're planning on going on a trip to the Gulf of Thailand. I don't know exactly where, hey Drew, but it's probably going to be in Ranong, which is just east of like Pattaya area, Rayong. And that's where they like to go. It's just a quiet area it's mostly Thai people. So if I had to guess, that's where we're going to go. So I want to take the ladies there. I promised I would take them for about a week, and then maybe, of course we're going to go to Karat and do some things on the way. So that's our next trip. Then we have a major trip in October going to Koh Chang. I've got a trip planned with Klaus and Thun, my Swedish friends who are in Sweden right now, who are chomping at the bits to come home. But we're planning a trip them. I'll give you the dates. The more the merrier. You guys want to come clog up the island and have a good time with us, then that's, let's do it. So I'll give you more dates on that, but we're going to be doing something prior, in between the Gulf trip and that. I can't sit still for more than a couple weeks. I got to figure out a way to mount this bicycle on my truck. A lot of the cargo I want to put it on the roof, and a lot of this, it's like 5,000 baht for this stupid adapter. So I'm going to try to see if I can either make one at the shop or get Paul Red to make one, or try to find another solution to that. So let me get to some questions. Oh, Drew, Tokyo Drew, yes. Our plan by the end of this year is to go to Japan. I don't know how long. I'd like to go for 2 weeks, 12 days minimum to Japan. But I don't know, there's a lot of planning that has to do on that part. So as far as another country, we're thinking about maybe Switzerland. So we have some friends there that are gonna go there. So okay, Robert Groves, and you guys could follow up with your questions too. I apologize, but I just wanted to kind of give you a quick update of what's happening, and I'll answer some more questions on the way. Robert says take them to Koh Samet, an island not too far from Pattaya. Yeah, that's on our radar. But the ladies they're not big on going on boats to go across there. They just want to be by the water, and they want to order some seafood and drink. That's pretty basic for them. So the closest to the ocean is where they want to go, which would be to the Gulf, just straight down. Deborah says, try panty liners, big boy. What do you mean panty liners? Is that, I don't know, send me a link to that. Anything that'll keep me from getting a rash. Yeah, a lot of athletes get that too. And in Thailand, it's so humid. But anyway, yeah. Send them to me, I'll try them on for you. Where was I at? You got me all messed up here. I'm gonna have to skip a few. Where did you get that t-shirt? I got this in the United States. Where else would you get it? It's my 4th of July t-shirt, which is, I know it's not 4th of July yet, but I had some clothes packed in suitcase to bring back for this last time. This was just one of them. I'm a superstar. Sorry. I am a superstar kid magnet, and now you are inviting more people to Koh Chang. I think it would be fun. Who cares? Fill up the island with. Most of the people who follow me are good people anyway, so I mean, we could just go crowd up a couple of resorts and have a great time, I think. Sinister, hey, how are you? Good to see you here. Golden Rich, come to Sydney. It's 10 degrees. Wow, that's pretty inviting. Our plan is to go to Australia next year, for sure. Don't know where yet. We've been invited to several places, but I don't know. Hey, Clay, good to see you. Let's see. Fino, good to see you. Snake brand talcum powder. I do have some of that. I've been using everything from corn starch to. I got some medicated stuff. I had to go to the doctor the other day, and it seems to be working. And I should have done that a long time ago. Have I watched Chucky movies? Golden Rich, of course I have. Big Mig 34, do you and Paige like Hua Hin? We like Cha'am and Prachuap Kirikan. Hua Hin's just a little bit too congested for us. Yeah, been there a few times. I don't really prefer it, but Hua Hin is a good starting point to come to Thailand and adapt to the culture. There's a lot of Western stuff there, and they speak English. A lot of people speak English in that area. Deborah, you're still making fun of me. Heavy flow. Stephen Kinney, underarm deodorant stick form will help that rash. Yeah. I haven't tried that yet. I'm almost done with it, so I just got to stay off of the bicycle. Dewey, hey Chuck, nice life. Thank you very much. Life is easy here for sure. Pad Thai, you should be endorsed. I don't know who would endorse me anyway. Tokyo Drew, Jensen's Video Japan is a great place to visit and live. Can't wait to have beers with you. Definitely, Drew, when I go down there, we have to meet up. You can show me around a little bit. I know you're really familiar with the area. You guys ought to check out Drew's channel. You can leave a link to that, Drew, and that way people can come check out your channel if anybody's interested in going to Japan. Where am I? And the questions are coming up pretty fast. Golden Rich, come to Australia, watch Bulldogs. I'm not a big sports fan. Show us your rat. You want me to? No. Big Mig, thanks. I biked from Bangkok to Prachuap Khiri Khan. Took a few days. That's awesome. I do want to do some stuff like that. I have a couple of friends here that are into long distance bike riding, and that's something that I'm interested in doing. I have a pocket fan, White Duck. Paige bought me one. It's pretty funny. I shouldn't have shared that with you guys so early in the video because that's all we're going to talk about is my ailments. Canuck Travels, wearing real bike shorts with liner and chamos pad. I'm saying that wrong. Pad. You should not wear underwear. I don't wear underwear. I just started wearing those things, but I was told not to wear underwear underneath those. So, but anyway, it happened prior to me buying that, so my mistake. Sandy, what's the story behind your YouTube channel name? No Time to Be Sad. I actually did a video on this. The short answer is, living in the U.S. and working your butt off to survive and pay for things. I always found myself saying, I don't have time for this shit. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. And we started a YouTube channel traveling around the U.S. in a travel trailer. And I couldn't name my channel No Time for This Shit, so I said No Time to Be Sad. So that's the short answer. And really, I don't have time to be sad because life is too short. And that's what I like to show in my videos. Golden Rich, did you listen? Drake new double album come out yesterday. No, I'm not a big fan of, I don't know. I don't really have time to watch TV or keep up with current events. A lot of current events right now are depressing, especially back in the divided states of America right now. Briar, I did change my seat. You can see in the video I changed the seat. When am I going to do some more cooking videos? David asked. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. The kids are extremely busy right now. A lot of them have gone up a grade, and they're just adapting to their new atmosphere in school. And plus, we've been busy too. Seaway, try Body Glide next time. I'm looking at some better stuff. I did buy some better shorts, but I guess I got to get with the program if I'm going to ride a bike. Yeah, these are my Walmart, maybe dollar store glasses. I don't know. I bought a whole crap load of glasses, like these 3-pack. Yeah, this was from Walmart. 3-pack for like $7. I got a bunch of them. That was one thing I needed because the glasses here are cheap, but the lenses are no good, and when you try to clean them, it just smears. Prefer Harleys over pedal bikes. Can't wait to travel to Thailand on a Harley. Yeah, I don't know. I have a moped I never ride. I'd rather ride the bike. If I got a Harley, I'd never ride the bike for sure. Let's see. Thanks, Clay. the land of smiles. Is that, hi, will you be fishing anytime soon? Yeah, we're going to go on a fishing trip. I always say that. I have one planned, but I'm not going to tell you exactly when because the guy who's taking me never follows through on your promises. But I don't think you're Simon, so I think you're just using that name. Paige is upstairs doing some house cleaning. Paul Red is at work, and I think my mother-in-law is taking a nap. I got the door closed here and the air on because they're doing some construction in the street and they've got a jackhammer going. Always some damn noise out here. The peers asked if my mother is ever planning to come visit Thailand. Yeah, her and her sister are making a plan to come here, I think, next year. They want to try to come for 90 days. Patty Cake 321 says, how many pounds did I gain on the vacation? I gained 4 pounds, but I think a lot of it was because I was just bloated and couldn't really digest the food. So I'm back to normal now. This morning I weighed 87.5 kilograms times 2.2 for pounds, and I will be at 84 in 2 weeks. Deborah Redhead Deb, loving your site, Chuck, and beautiful page. It's charming. It's how you pronounce Chamos in Texas. I'm sorry, I don't even know what that is in Texas. I'm sorry, I'm illiterate, I guess. Kevin Giesel, that's why I love Chuck's channel. No BS, it's the real stuff, real life. Much better than the US. How's the kids? Love the kids. The kids are great. My grandson already misses me. I think we had a good bonding in the water and on the beach. It was fun for me. So, you know, I've got a lot of followers now, and most of the people that watch my channel aren't subscribers, and they try to compare me to other vloggers, I think, wanting facts and details and stuff. And, you know, I'm okay with contradictions because nothing is actually the same in Thailand. Everybody has different experiences, you know, and stuff like that. But that's why I'm not really big on facts. And I don't really, I just show our scenario. I'm not really trying to show how you can live really cheap in Thailand and stuff like that. It's just not my deal. I try to share my prices with you because you guys always want to know what it costs. But me and Paige live on convenience. What's easy for us, of course, we're not looking to spend. We're not extravagant, and we don't like extravagant things, and we don't look to try to get taken or ripped off. But we're not looking for a bargain all the time. And a lot of times people, oh, you got took or you got ripped off. You could have done this or you could have done that. And maybe it's because I don't explain myself thoroughly, because that's not the point of my video. So I apologize about that. But if you got a question on something and you start the conversation off with an insult, at least be prepared to be man enough to receive an insult back. I don't mind swapping sarcasm for sure, but you know, but the thing is, like, you know, the taxi ride, we paid 700 baht. I had a lot of feedback from that, but you could get a taxi from that area to Don Muang Airport. No, the smaller airport, the old airport, for about 500 baht. But if you need to take a van, it's a couple hundred, 200-300 baht more to take a van, because we had 100 kilograms worth of luggage that you wouldn't be able to. The small taxis usually have a gas propane tank in the back, and they can't stick it back there. But if you're traveling light, yeah, it could cost you. But anyway, you know, there's a lot of different scenarios for traveling, but my channel is just about our life and just showing you how easy it can be to be happy in Thailand, not about being a cheap Charlie, you know. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's just not my deal. I'm not trying to show you how to retire cheap or how to get a bargain. So I think 99% of you guys get that. So I'm sorry for even mentioning that. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. If you're going to start a conversation off with an insult, just be man enough to receive an insult back, and then we can carry on a normal conversation. I have no problem with that. But don't call me sensitive when you can't receive the same sarcasm. Fair? Sweet guy in Pattaya, hey, how are you? Golden Rich, somebody behind me? I hope not. I have a package over here that I got from a subscriber, and I'm going to open it here in just a second. It's a heavy box. It was here when I got here. Hopefully it's not a bomb. David Purcell, Snake Hunter, sent you the best cure for the crotch and rot chuck in your message. Okay, thanks. I just about got it cured, okay? But I have a feeling what you're going to send me is something sarcastic, but it's okay. Briar Patch, I hope it's not ticking. Yeah, me too. They're pretty good about opening up your crap in customs and sometimes taking a couple things, I've noticed. Sweet guy, why are you not monetized? You could help people around with extra money. You had asked me that, but my channel is not, I'm not trying to get money or solicit money to give to organizations. A lot of that stuff sometimes here is difficult to manage when you're trying to give money to organizations here. So I don't want to be a part of that. My channel is just traveling around and showing you guys the real side of Thailand in just a sarcastic best way that I can show you, you know. I don't want to get into to that stuff. It's not for me. A couple of other people are already doing that. Good for them. So let's see. Pasong Bekam. Chuck, I bought mini sport pocket sport bike it for cycle. I can't even ride on the sidewalk. I don't know what that means, sorry. Sandy Bowler, love your page and your channel content, Chuck. Much encouragement to keep on keeping on. I'm having fun with the channel. I enjoy sharing. I like to help people. So, you know, whether I'm not giving money to an organization, I feel like I'm helping people kind of transition to Thailand or vacation in Thailand or just enjoy life and not worry about the stupid crap that we can't control in life. You know, just worry about ourselves and just live it day to day to day. If you have a bad day, tomorrow's a new day. I just want to show a better side of life. And I don't really care about drama, so I don't really show it in my channel. I am sarcastic and opinionated, and I talk a lot. So when somebody asks a question, I try to answer them. When somebody gets confrontational, I bark back. You know, it's just the way it is. So it's nothing PC about my channel. It's just the way I am. But thank you very much for the compliment. Pad Thai says, oh my God, never see you so busy. I'm always busy, 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 busy. But that's how I am. I've always been like that my whole life. I can't sit still very long. If I sit here at the computer, I get up, I gotta go do something. I'm really kind of wiry because I can't go get on my bicycle right now. David Purcell, no, not sarcastic at all. That's cool, bro. Aaron Perrin, we will be flying on the 8th of December. Y'all going to be around? That is a long time from now. So living in Thailand, I don't have any idea. I don't know. I have no idea. It's going to be good weather though. Golden Ridge, last movie I watched was Chucky. Okay. They know what that is in Thailand. When I say my name is Chucky, they, oh, Chucky, yeah. David, yeah, I am home in Thailand. I really love it here. It's where I want to be. If things change later, then I'll make a change. You know, I'm not stuck. I would definitely hate to be the person like some of my derogatory commenters are, oh, I've lived here for 15 years and you got it wrong. And they share all these negative websites that they want me to share back about the negative things about Thailand. That's all over the world, dude. So why would who cares? So most of the negative stuff comes from the people that have been here a while. But all I got to say is I don't care if I've been here 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years. If I'm miserable, I got to do something different. The world's a gigantic place. Why stay if you're not happy? But I think a lot of the people may not even live here because there is a defamation law. You got to be careful what you say. Hey, Nathan. Golden Rich Chucky is a doll. Yeah, no kidding. Pele Lindbergh, hello from Calgary, Canada. Hello. Robert Groves, thanks, Chuck. Have to go. Busy day ahead. Are you going to be live tomorrow? No, I'm not going to be live tomorrow. I'm going to do it either Saturday or Sunday of next week. I'll let you know. I haven't done it in a while, so I just decided to do it today. Hey, Zen. Bill Cowan, do you have any plans on having your mom and son over, family members visiting you in Page in Thailand? Yeah, two of my kids are in the military, so it's difficult for them to come. My youngest son wants to come spend some time here and possibly teach or do something, and my mom wants to come travel here for a few months. Canuck Travels, negative people live negative lives, go figure. Negativity is easy. It's easy to be negative. It's easy to have negative thoughts. It's easy to say negative things. It's much harder to be positive and live a positive life. And when people see that, they think it's fake because they can't relate to it themselves because they'd rather take the easiest route in their life, which is negativity. So, yeah, screw them. Let them stay behind. Big, stay off the bike until the rash is, yeah, I'm going to stay off of it. I shouldn't have got on it yesterday, but I was possessed. Jay Lampong, good to see you. Sawadee Khap. You missed us again. Maybe I'll see you guys back in Thailand. Well, we're here in Thailand. I don't know where you were at in the U.S., but we went to Florida. Well, we landed in Houston. We went through Louisiana, Mississippi, Oklahoma, and then in Florida. We met a couple of subscribers on the way. I put a few of them on video, but most of them didn't want to be on the video. I don't blame them, I guess. Andy Louie, do you prefer living in the U.S. over living in Thailand? Yeah, I think if you watch my content, you'll know the answer to that. It's an easy life in Thailand, so I prefer living in Thailand for multiple reasons. Briar Patch, be positive, ignore the haters. I do ignore them, but I'm a very outspoken person, so I bite back. So when somebody says something, I'll say something back, and that's the end of the story. It's done. I'm finished. I'm over it. You can continue the conversation the next day and say something that's positive for all the audience to see, and then we can have a grown-up conversation. But when people become negative, and that's just who they are, I usually give them about 3 shots, and then I block them from the channel so you guys don't have to listen to the crap. It's not for me. I just don't want it on my channel. It's an infection. Wouldn't be around it personally in my life. I don't have to deal with it here. Luckily, thankfully, YouTube gives me the ability to make these people, to make you blind to these people. Aaron, aloha, aloha. I was loving your Mexican food video from the U.S. mainland. I miss Mexican food. Have you found any Mexican food up there? I found some in Chiang Mai. I did a video when we were in, where were we at? We were in Ubon. Ubon, we stayed at a place. If you watch my Ubon videos, you'll see I found Mexican food. I forgot the title. I can't share it on a live stream, but really good Mexican food there. I was really impressed, but the guy who owns the place actually is from the United States and knew how to make it. He wasn't Mexican, but he knew how to make it. Sandy Bowler, I noticed you got a haircut. I cut my hair like yours recently. Oh, excuse me. And my wife, Suki, immediately told me, you cut your hair like Chuck's. When I got here, I was going, a lot of you already know this, I was going down the street paying 60 baht. Well, I was giving the guy 100 baht to cut my hair, but he never would cut it the same. And anyway, I had to keep going once a week because it's so humid and hot, so I get itchy and scratchy and sweaty. So I said, well, this is how I cut my hair when I was in the military. So I went and bought a clipper, and I just cut it myself. It takes 2 minutes. And I'm done. So this easy for Thailand. I really don't give a crap how I look. It's just easy for me, and you will see a lot of Thai men have this haircut. George Sweeten, have you done any car work in Thailand using your car skills? No, I supported a family, and I made a living my entire life as an auto mechanic. And when I got finished with that, I opened my own business, which got me the vessel to come to Thailand. I don't want to work on cars. I like to fix things for sure, but I don't want to touch cars. And it's so cheap to get your car worked on here. There's no sense in it. But I don't have that itch yet to work on anything. I could easily, right now, if I wanted to do it, but I don't want to. John, he says, I like to make fun of the haters. Well, here's the thing. I love that too. I would love to share. I would love to comment, okay? But here's the thing. I'm tell you guys, it goes into a filtered comment section because if the words are not, like cuss words, it goes into a filter, and if I respond, I have to approve it, and I have to respond. But anyway, it's stupid because it's never ending, and that's really what they want is you to respond. But I would have fun just coming back at them and telling them how stupid they really are. But it doesn't matter because they're right no matter what you say because they're narrow. The problem is they're just narrow-minded people. They can't think outside of whatever they read on the internet or their own personal experience. But I love to have face-to-face conversations about indifferences. That's the best way to handle, that is face-to-face. I love that. Have I ever been to Pattaya? Well, I just skipped. There's a lot of questions coming up, guys, and I'm missing a lot, and I do apologize. I've been to Pattaya a few times, and I probably never will return again unless it is a request from a friend or a family member to take them there. But there's only there's only a couple things to do in that area. And I like to go party just like everybody else and go hang out at the bar with my friends and stuff, but there's always some jackasses there that for some, I don't know, maybe I'm a magnet for stupid. They just want to challenge me. This is people that don't even know me, not even from YouTube. And I just mind my own business and I say, hey, I'm sorry, you got the wrong guy, and I just walk away. But sometimes you can't, and I just don't want to get involved in that in Thailand. And every time I go to Pattaya, I find myself in that situation. And you're just at the wrong place at the wrong time, but Pattaya is the wrong place for me. So that's just my opinion on that. Maybe it's the haircut. Roxanne asked me if I heard from Brian. He sent me a couple of messages online. You guys remember Brian from my other videos. He decided to move back to the United States. He had a dream of becoming a truck driver. That's what he wanted to do. So, he really doesn't have any responsibilities in his life, and good for him. I feel like if there's something that you want to do in life, I think you need to do it. I don't think you need to keep that inside. If possible, you need to do it. So that's what he wanted to do, and that's where he's at right now. He's in Texas going to truck driving school. Pad Thai, they're just jealous of your fame. I'm really, when I meet people that come up to me and they thank me, I'm really shocked myself because I'm really not out to become something, and I don't take compliments that well. I do appreciate them, but I like to give compliments than take them. I'm just doing this to show you guys and have fun with this. I enjoy sharing the videos, and it's really not hard at all. The Q&A stuff is a little bit difficult, but I feel like I owe that to the channel to try to give some answers. Will I be able to continue to do that? I don't know, because right now I'm having more questions than I'm able to answer. So I'm just trying to gather like some of the ones that are asked multiple times. Go work for Paul Red as a tinker. No. Seaway says, no, thank you. Let's see here. The air quality, Paul, is good in Thap Phnom, but during the end of the rice season, they like to burn the fields, especially in Laos, and we get that smoke that blows over here from Laos. So, and it's not very long period of time, but the weather quality is bad certain times of the year. David, yeah, Soy Mafia missed us, especially Paige. She's so happy that we are back for sure. Zen, there really is only one thing to do in Pattaya, and I wasn't in Thailand for that thing, so there really wasn't much for me to do there, but I was there for a Songkran, which it was fun. Yeah, the Songkran looks fun to me. Pattaya is a fun place, but I live here, and it's just not something that I want to do, really. I think everybody should experience that. It's great, but that's not Thailand. It really isn't Thailand. That's Pattaya. It's not like New York. New York's not America. It's New York. A lot of people, when they come to go to America, they go to New York, but that's not how all of America is. Same with Pattaya or Bangkok. Clay, have you ever crossed the border from your town yet via boat? No, it's actually illegal for me to do that. The only way I can go across is through the the friendship bridges. Hang on a second, somebody's here. Ahong. I get Ahong's here. I want him to come say hi. Come here. Sawadee-ka. How are you?
I am fine, thank you.
Look, tell your fan club hi. Oh, you are hot. What are you doing? Are you working? Tangan? What are you doing? Tangan. Oh, yeah, I know you're doing that, but what are you doing outside? Okay. You need a haircut. Okay. Yeah, you have to go across on the friendship bridge. You can't go across on the boat. So, the merchants can cross the river on boat, but you can't even with your passport. No, you can't. I mean, they have an arrangement with Lao people. All they need is to show their ID card. They don't. It doesn't work for foreigners outside of their borders. Only border towns can do that. Okay, so what was in the box? I was just fixing to get the box open, and well, I won't say where. Well, let me see. This came from Michael Diffley. I don't see you on here, Michael, unless you're using a different name. It came from Dumont, New Jersey, and he actually paid $71.80 to ship this heavy box. So whatever it is inside, I appreciate it as long as it doesn't cause me harm. It's pretty heavy. Okay, give me just a minute, guys. Let's see, there's a newspaper from the New York Post. I'll read it as long as it doesn't depress me. Crazy. Green beans. French style green beans. Thank you very much. So I guess I'll be making green bean casserole for Sunday Fun Day. You sent me, looks like 4 cans of green beans. I actually did find finally canned green beans in Cha'am. Cha'am has an awesome Falang store. Whether they have them all the time, I don't know, but if you guys are in Cha'am, you guys just ask where the Falang grocery store is. It's on one of the main streets, not on the Ocean Drive, but on one of the main roads. Most people in Cha'am know where that is, but anyway, looks like that, and some. Let's see what else here. Welcome to Paige's Kitchen. Oh, she's going to love that. Should be Soy Mafia's kitchen. Looks like you got us some stuff for corks. Oh, for the whiskey bottle. Okay, thanks. And you got me. Oh, look at that. I actually thought about that. That's for a magnet thing to hold sunglasses. Thank you. Us old people need stuff like that. And what else we got here? A shirt. I'm not a tourist. I live here. I love it. I love this shirt. Awesome. Thank you very much for that. This is actually an awesome shirt. Cool. All right. Paige's Kitchen. Let me go get Paige. Come say thank you for your gift. Let's see what she's got to say about that. Somebody brought this to you. It's for your kitchen.
For my kitchen. I'm not cooking.
She's not cooking. She's retired. Look at this shirt.
Thank you, Dad.
I'm not a tourist. I live here. I love that. And look, green beans.
You got some green beans?
And this is for the whiskey bottle. Anyway, thank you very much for that.
Okay, it's my kitchen.
Okay, go put that in your kitchen.
I don't have a kitchen. I mean, you and Mafia.
me and Mafia have a kitchen. Did I get Chugsy? Did I get quarantined? What does that mean? Huh? Yeah, that's for old people sunglasses. Yeah, I told you any ailment, and this is for all Falangs that are married to Thai women. Anytime you're sick or you get hurt or you're getting old or it's funny. So yeah, she's laughing at that. So she's really enjoying my problem I'm having. She's really getting a kick out of that. Huh?
No,
Yeah, you are.
I'm not enjoying.
She is a good woman. I said, why don't you come over here and fan me? What does she run over there with her fan? I was like, I love you. You're such a good woman. I was joking, but okay. Yeah.
Nice and dry.
Nice and dry. Chugsy, I thought my previous post here got me muted. No, you didn't get muted. George Sweeten, does Paige ever argue with her mom? No, she doesn't argue with me. None of them argue, really. That doesn't really happen a lot with Thai families. They really don't. I see a lot of the little kids being smart-mouthed, but the older, no, they'll get smacked down. They really don't argue with their parents here. Briar, do I miss Ford trucks? They sell Ford trucks here. Not really. I really like Toyota. David, do you mind the thousands of viewers being in love with your... Paige is awesome. No. One thing I really like about Paige, and I think more than half of the Thai women are very confident and not really jealous. And she's not spying on my phone or looking at my bank or where am I going or what am I doing or complaining. And the very short memory too. So she just has a lot of confidence in herself, and I have confidence in myself. And if it doesn't work out, then hey, it doesn't work out, but we enjoy hanging out with each other and being spontaneous. So I think that's more what a relationship is about, other than just a physical attraction, but me and Paige are perfect for each other. She's perfect for me. She gets a kick out of it, though, when people chase her down. Paige, Paige, Paige. It's funny for her. She likes that. I like to look at her face light up when that happens, Because I know sometimes when we're traveling and I'm blah, 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 and I'm editing videos, I try not, she won't ever complain, but I can see that she's bored over on her phone, And I stop and I go, let's go do something. But I have to watch her reaction. She doesn't complain, which is, but the bad thing is that when she does get upset or mad about something, she's been upset for it for a while, and it takes, I always say, if you got a problem, just tell me, but that's just not how they are, Pad Thai, me and Paige have been married for, I think 12 years now, huh? That's another thing. We don't even remember our damn anniversary. I know it's sometime in October. Yeah. Keith, greetings from the Caribbean. Where at in the Caribbean? Sweet guy in Pattaya. She's not a control freak. I've been married 2 times before. One was a white American lady, and another one was a Mexican lady. And, just didn't work out, but they were both really aggressive and demanding and very jealous. And it makes it very hard in a relationship like that. So when I found Paige, Paige told me, I don't need your money. I don't want to get married. And what was the other thing she told me? She told me something else, I forgot. But that was perfect for me. I was like, I gotta marry this girl. I'm never gonna find anybody like that doesn't care about, my finances or wants to get married or wants to do all these things. I mean, that was great for me. But I wanted to get married and share my life with Paige. It was my idea to get married to Paige, not Paige's idea. So I just shared that with you. I'm a chicks magnet too, yeah, I'm sure. Daniel, you guys got married on your birthday. That was smart for your wife, so you wouldn't forget, but it sure took away something from you, didn't it? Thank you, Twilight Zone. Glad to be here. Bill, I'm making a cake. Paige wants a coffee cake. As soon as I'm done with this, which is going to be pretty quick, I'm going to make her a coffee cake. And tomorrow's going to be a great fun video. I'll share that, guys, with you. My cowboy hat's over there. I'm not going to make this my fashion statement for my YouTube channel. I do like the hat. It fit pretty good, and it's straw, so it's not real hot. The leather hat I really like, but boy, it makes the top of my head boil. David just got back from the in-laws in Ubon. It's 5 degrees with wind squalls and pouring rain. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Carlos, yeah, I'm glad to be back in Thailand. You were getting bored with the U.S. videos. It wasn't for everybody, I know for sure, but I had a good time, and a lot of people did enjoy seeing that, and I just wanted to show some people, especially people that are from that or live here, maybe they miss that stuff, or people that have never seen some stuff over there in the U.S., and, I just wanted to make fun of it, but not share every little boring moment of that, but I had fun with it. Stephen Harley's going to start producing motorcycles in Thailand. Yeah, they started building a plant here over a year ago. That was something that's been in the making for a while, so it should be coming up pretty soon to make. I don't know what the market's going to be here because Thai people like the smaller motorcycle, moped, scooters. So I don't know how well they're going to do here, but it will be cheap, real cheap to buy a Harley. Yeah, but I hope they do well, really, Thank you, Twilight. Yeah. You guys, I just wanted to show you the little town. I didn't show you the whole town, but that's why I like Isan. I'm not a big city person. I really get, I don't know, I get the feeling of I'm in a box, when I'm in the city. Chucksy says more Harley means more Hell's Angels in Chiang Mai. But you guys know that a lot of that stuff was wiped out. A lot of the motorcycle gangs, and I have a friend here who helped sweep that mess up. I won't tell you any information about him, but a lot of that mess is gone, and they won't be returning. Don't forget that the new Harley plant will be supplying China and Japan too. I'm sure it's a money thing anyway, right? It's always about money. Well, guys, I think that's about it. Are going on an hour now, so I'm going to try to put the Q&A together, and I'm going to try to get back to doing this live stream once a week. But stay tuned for another trip coming up. I'll give you exactly more details on the next Q&A, but we won't be going for another couple of weeks. We won't be leaving to go. But got a lot of stuff happening in this town. I got to get back on my bicycle. I'm on a mission to lose 4 kilograms in 2 weeks. So I can do it. I've always been up and down with my weight. I can gain it fast and I can lose it just as fast. But that's what's happening with me personally. And but thank you very much for all the wonderful comments, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Again, I know 68% of you that view it aren't subscribers. So just subscribe. It helps. It helps my channel grow, and it helps YouTube promote, videos also. So yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned for the Sunday Fun Day. Actually, it might not be tomorrow. I might need a day to edit and stuff like that. So stay tuned for the Sunday Fun Day video. And yeah, have a great day. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.